The first one is Australia puts up a China wall. Australians have been warned not to visit China because they could be at risk of arbitrary detention by Beijing for endangering national security. The upgraded do not travel advice from the Australian government comes amid escalating tensions. I mean, the Chinese, fair dinkum, I mean, when you think of their behaviour since COVID, the fact that we've tried to establish how it happened, I mean, as if you wouldn't, you know, so we don't get to this situation again. Then they started trade sanctions. Then they started telling their students that, you know, they were in danger if they came out here and, you know, and then they hacked us. And now we're getting advice from the government that if you do go to China, be very, very careful. You could finish up in arbitrary detention.
Yeah, well, it all comes back to the fact that, look, we are now offering or looking at offering safe haven visas to anyone from Hong Kong who has been found or can be found under these new laws that Beijing has just thrown over the top of them. That anything that is seen by Beijing to be inciting hatred towards China, well, they can throw them in jail or they'll just basically shipped off to Beijing and who knows what will happen to them. So you would have to think, look, it looks like it smells like it, has a wrench of, you know, being some sort of retaliation again for Australia standing up and saying, look, we're happy to look at taking some of these pro-democracy protesters who, you know, have put their lives on the line for the fight to try and save Hong Kong or protect Hong Kong. But I found that it was Bob Hawke after Tiananmen Square that, you know, took the brave step of bringing in, I think it was 42,000 odd Chinese refugees, basically, gave them safe haven in Australia. So it's happened before, and you know, we all remember those images out of Hong Kong when the pro-democracy protests were, you know, story number one of the day. It's horrendous.